right, let's look at the latest report here from the Central Bank of Nigeria showing international money transfer inflows increased by about 63.7% to $3.8 billion. This is from January through September 2024, and that 63% increase is compared to the same 9-month period in 2023. It amounted to about $2.3 billion. Also, let's go to the power sector over in Abia State, the Abia Disco, saying that it's been approved to get a tariff hike. This, of course, in Abia State, Nigeria, rising by over 50%. The approval, of course, granted by the Electricity Regulatory Commission, and the hike is backdated to January the 1st of 2025. The company made that known on its Twitter handle, and so that means the band A through C will see increases. Arise Business Analyst Chika Mbonu joins us to discuss these pressing stories. Chika, good morning to you. Good to see you.
Good morning. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. You're very welcome. You talked a lot about insurance.
Let me just talk about the tragic data explosion.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you see some of these trucks carrying some of these lethal products, you find that out of the maybe 18 tires of the truck or the wheeler, you find only 4 or 5 are motorable, and the car is wriggling like this along the road, and you wonder sometimes what the road safety people are doing, checking these cars, and some of them even drop fuel as you go along. So a car that is not very stable, it's not surprising, therefore, that taking a turn, the car will turn over, and then the next thing is the fire. But that's not the main thing that we're focusing on. The main thing that we're focusing on is the fact that accidents do happen. And the business side, especially for the SMEs, there's a provision for insurance. That's why insurance exists, to help you manage risks and losses like this. I mean, the Nigerian Insurance Association should pay us for this, because we have been pushing for them. We thought about this on the
of course several times.
But a lot of reports you read, they tell you that the insurance penetration in Nigeria is less than 1%.
That's right. Yeah.
It's supposed to be in some other geographies. Insurance companies own banks.
Right.
But over here, the far distant cousin of banks in Nigeria. And so you wonder why. But the first thing that they say is individuals must understand that insurance is a form of risk management. But there are issues limiting the growth of insurance in Nigeria. And I think that's what the whole system, insurance ecosystem, should work towards, including individuals. Individuals must know that they can insure anything. In other countries can insure anything. One of the first things we have in Nigeria is what I call it's not my portion insurance. It's not my portion insurance. Right. If you're told any of these people there that one day your shop will burn, it's not my portion. It's not my portion. And so that's the first thing limiting people from doing things like that. The other one also is the distrust of the insurance system. There are a couple of them that they pay the claims, but also the litany of them that it's when insurance is done at the joyous moments.
Right.
When you buy a car, that's when you pay your premium. Yeah. When you build a house, good moments, happy moments. Yeah. But when you make claims at the sad moments, right, there's an accident, there's a fire, and that's when the insurance companies will bring out that, didn't you see clause 5, appendix 6, page 7 of this, and it says that whatever, and those limit the trust of the system. And so the insurance industry has to work very hard and get into the micro insurance, which I've heard so much talked about, and get the premiums as very low as possible. Yeah. Work in a system whereby when people pay premium for 12 months and they don't make any claims, right, is there any way of getting rebates? But that's what happens. Yeah. I love that. So it's sad that this has happened, but we hope that this Nigerian Insurance Association will take that as an opportunity, go to these markets, educate people, which is required, to make sure they understand insurance, and provide their venues and try to limit the distrust they have for the system.
Thank you so much. Another topic you talk about a lot, the central bank.
Yeah.
FX.
FX, See, Rotus, we talked about this a lot.
Of course.
And private capital is very jealous.
Yeah.
It goes where it is loved.
Right.
It doesn't like bombs and all those things. It just gravitates towards where it's loved. Yeah. we have, in this program, we shouted, we begged, we said, see, my brother is washing plates in Newcastle or Scotland or Atlanta. He's paid maybe $100, $200, and he wants to send the money home. As the money comes here, he's looking for the best rate for it to enter Nigeria. Yep. Then it's not the 10 that CBN will come there and say it must be plus minus 2% range. My average interest rate in the last for 1 month. Why? Yeah. When does a free market rate for it? It just changes money. But the money is in the system. That's what we've been clamoring for since. So the current CBN people have listened and tried to remove the encumbrances against the IMTOs, limiting the growth of IMTOs. Because what used to happen was that when you put these encumbrances, the IMTOs operate on the transparent framework. A lot of other companies that are not legally registered have put in nets abroad to capture these dollars.
Exactly.
Because I'm looking for the best rate after washing plates or cleaning somebody's behind, somewhere, and they pay me $100.
Yes.
I'm just talking seriously because a lot of people are doing that.
Of course.
They're looking for the best rate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a corporate treasurer in Wall Street, you may not worry about it too much. But the greater population of people who are looking for the best rates for their money.
Right.
And they're going to look for all these other rates. And so CBN has done very well, expanding the number of IMTOs, reducing the processes, moving the rate to the market rates. And so people now can just get the best rates. So that's basically what he's saying. And of course, you see, when the rate is devalued, like it is now, even though, the economist is playing, we're talking about the economist playing, a lot of people tend to move back money.
Yeah.
If something happened this dirty December.
Of course, yes, right.
My daughter has £100. He changes 100 pounds he came back from the UK, changes 100 pounds, only he had 200,000 naira to go to the clubs and everything, People ordinarily who couldn't do it, could just get a ticket, even if it's through Tanzania, get back to Nigeria, they can spend money here. That's what happens when exchange rate becomes market driven.
Gotcha.
So that has been that.
Fantastic.
The other thing you mentioned, if I have time, is power.
Yes.
And the aspect I want to bring out there is, I don't want to use the word deceit. Deceit may sound so strong.
Yeah.
I've always said that, any system that allows me delete somebody called Gazal from my phone. Gazal is my generator person.
Yes.
And then Razak is my diesel supplier.
Yes.
Anything that will make me delete those numbers from my phone, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I will pay anything.
Of course.
To PHCN or whatever. The so-called ban A and ban B and whatever. But you see, don't bill me ban A and give me ban C light.
Right.
Which is what's happening. I mean, where I live, around this area, I mean, the light has been there since yesterday, but it cannot carry anything. And some 3 or 4 days in a row, you don't have light.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, when the light comes, immediately you move to ban A rate. And your website. So I'm sure there are bad people, especially the industries that have been shut down, wouldn't mind paying the market rates if the power is regular and their industries can kick up again and they can start producing.
Yeah.
But a lot of factories shut down there because of lack of power. A lot of SMEs are down because of lack of power. If you go to some places, you see about 30 tiny apartment number generators tied together. Those things shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So that's the major issue. And I think the Abba Powers people have not handled it properly, the communication.
Okay.
But the issue is, we are prepared to pay market rates if you give us the right amount of power. Yeah. Not you tell us you're ban A, you're giving us ban C power.
Right.
That's the issue, the deceit in this thing. And it's happening already, also, even in Lagos here.
Oh, wow. All right, Business Analyst Chika Mbonu, thank you for taking us through the need for insurance, the need for market-driven FX rates, and of course, for getting band A power charges to match the supply. We appreciate your time, Chika. Thank you so much.